Hey everyone, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you for tuning in. Welcome back for another Through the Mail autograph video showcase. And today I'm featuring some of my cards that I got back in the mail, as well as some eBay pickups that I had got that I'm pretty excited to show. These are my 1936 film stars cards of Myrna Loy and William Powell from the movie series The Thin Man, in which they played Nick and Nora, two detectives that were on cases. This is my 1938 Churchman boxing cards that I picked up on eBay. There you have Larry Gaines, Al Delaney, and Eddie Phillips. And man, was I super excited to get these. And also, I also got a Shirley Temple card as well, 1934 Shirley Temple card. So these are the tobacco cards. I guess the three of them put together kind of equal the size of a full-length card. This is a Haynes Wolverine card. It's a long style card. It's pretty neat looking. Adding it to the collection, as well as that underneath the Phil Bradley. That's a jumbo sized card. Some of you guys might have these in your collection. But there's my 1930s cards. Starting up, here's my Jim Lonborg card. It's on one of those Sports Illustrated Fleer cards, greats of the game. The signature kind of blends in with the pitching mound there, the dark color of the pitching mound, so it's a little hard to see, except for maybe on closer inspection. Thank you so much to Jim Lonborg for that. And next up, I got back this Julian Javier. Everyone's been getting him back lately, and here he is on a 71 Topps second base card. Love to have this. Looking forward to putting this in my 70s binder and then showing that off at some point again from my 70s collection. All right, guys, so today I've got 4 cards to add into my 71 section of my binder, of my 70s binder. And there you can see I've got some various rookie cards there all lined up. Some of them dual signed, some of them not. Some more. And then those are the customs there. There's a Wally Bunker with the nice full signature instead of the Scribble Scrabble one. Danny Coombs on a Topps anniversary thing. So there it is. This one is a really fantastic card that I got back. It was Bobby Richardson on this flashback Topps heritage card with a piece of memorabilia inside of it. That's the authentic Memorial Stadium seat there, Bobby Richardson with the New York Yankees. And what was funny about this card is Bobby Richardson thought, because I have sent to him in the past, he thought that this was a custom card that I had made. So he sent me a letter back that said, "Thanks a lot, Jay, for reminding me of how few stats I accumulated in the MLB." And funniest thing is, I did not put this together, and he just assumed that this back was something that I wrote. So, because I see it says something about, unfortunately, Bobby's shot kind of got lost in the box score. I didn't write that, Bobby Richardson, but thank you so much. It's how highly Bobby Richardson thinks of my work that he thinks that the Topps cards are also ones that I made up. So happy to have this one back, though. That's neat. Next up, I got back Dick Nold on the 68 Rookie Stars there with the Senators. Always liked the Senators ball caps there. Blue and red, second baseman Frank Coggins and pitcher Dick Nold. 62 Bobby Shantz on the Colts. Beautiful blue Sharpie signature there. Bobby Shantz now 100 years old, I believe. Putting together a collection of 62. All right, guys, and here you can see what my intention is with the 62 sets in the binder. Here we've got the Phillies um, team card in the front, custom there, Don Demeter, Paul Brown, Ted Savage, Jack Balchin, Dallas Green, Mel Roach, and Bob Oldis. So you got the Indians, Colts, Bobby Shantz, Don Tosick, Al Spangler, Dave Gusty, Jim Golden, Aspromonte, and it's coming along pretty well. I'm going to do a nine cards a page, I guess, for the 62. Try to do like a team card, etc. And we have a baseball all-time greats. I like these cards. They're pretty good for getting signatures on. They showcase the players from the past. Another 71, Ron Stone, Phillies outfielder. I like the way this card looks. I think it's a really neat example of a Phillies card, and he kind of mirrored his signature there with a blue and black Ron Stone. I'm not sure how to pronounce his last name, but I got Bob of the Brewers, Coluccio, possibly, outfielder. Putting these in my 75 collection. 1975 collection coming along. Another collection I'm putting together, the Triple Play 1990 set. Here we have my set of Triple Play cards. Doug Drabek, Pat Combs, Sid Bream, Brett Butler, Lance Parrish, Juan Gonzalez, Greg Olson, Frank Tanana, and Rex Hudler. This next page we got the Philly Fanatic, and now we can add Bill Sampson with the Expos. I like all of that little dust up card printing air. It looks like he's kicking dust into the air. Jim Little, the 1970 Rookie Stars. Signed it there in black. That looks really neat. Then on the 71, he signed it in big blue. A 73 Custom. And his 69, he didn't have a rookie for 69, but he did start in 69 with the Yankees. And there he is in the Expos. And he looks a lot like my former mailman, Pat, that was over here that was doing a fantastic job. And another thing about Jim Little is he is a multi-sport athlete, and he was an all-star in his basketball team before he went on to baseball. 68, Jim Olam, pitcher with the Twins. When I think of the 60s Twins, I always think of Jim Cott. There's Dick Lang, California Angels, on this nice 74 card. Another 62. I think this was a pickup. Joe Pignatano with the Giants. A beautiful American flag flying high in the back. And his pose, looking to see if he can spot where the ball is heading. Some more hockey in. Dan Bochard. It's his goalie card with flames. He put a little drawing in there. Little smiley face. Go in my hockey binder. I have to show that off eventually again too. Jerry McNertney. This is the first time I've got him back on a 71 tops. This one isn't in too bad of condition. Try. And Johnny Grubb. They're on a 70. What is this? A 77? Let's be a 77. That's 87, 83, and another 87. Now that'll wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for coming in today. I really appreciate it. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe, and tune in for later on for some more Through the Mail autographs.